Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to those of you guys tuning in from around the world. Today, let's talk about the $10 trillion explosion that has been bet on by many of folk, CEOs of Crypto.coms, leaders of hedge funds. We've got a lot of people that are very bullish on crypto, ourselves included here at the Crypto Report. Heck, that's why we started a YouTube channel in the first place. I intend on taking some serious profits before the year 2026. And if you want to join us on the journey, subscribe to the channel. Well, welcome everybody. Today I want to talk about what's going on in these crypto markets. Jupiter Airdrop, a 17-year-old became a millionaire on this airdrop. Big story. Black Sea, my partner, covered today. We'll talk a little bit about how you can get access to this airdrop yourself in this stream. What did I just say? I thought the airdrop was over, Crypto Kip. Well, no, guys. If you're not familiar with what Jupiter is or the Jupiter airdrop, well, you're going to want to tune in here and know you are still eligible for rounds 2, 3, and 4 of that airdrop. Only 10% of the supply so far has been dropped. What's coming next? We're going to talk about it. And what the effects were of Federal Chair Jerome Powell's press conference yesterday. We had some volatility. Markets are recovering a little bit today, but let's peek at everything, what's going on. Another live stream for you guys and talk about why and if $10 trillion could or should flow into cryptocurrency. Welcome, guys. If you like the content, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're doing 5 videos every single day for you guys. We got Brandon in the chat, Beckenbauer. Good to see you guys. How is it going, friends? The way we're going to do it, guys, is we're going to look at some prices, as always, get into some of the news stories, and then as we go through, we're going to do a Q&A throughout the stream and towards the end, and look at kind of whatever you guys you want to look at with me here at the end. All right? Deal. Good. So, cryptocurrency market cap, doing all right today at 1.64 trillion. Now, I do believe personally that we're going to see this overall market cap try to take a stab at $10 trillion. When you think about it, we got all the way up to $3 trillion last cycle. All we're talking about is a 3x, almost a 4x, between a 3 and a 4x. 3.2x is probably what it is. Past previous all-time highs for the crypto market to get there. Now, $10 trillion is a lot of money. I think there's like $800 trillion on Earth or something like that, okay? So, you know, how many trillions are there to go around? But what we're seeing is the largest asset manager in the world, BlackRock, Fidelity, and others launching these ETFs now. We're already back up above 1 trillion decisively. We dipped down below at the bottom of this bear market. I'd be surprised if we saw the crypto market ever again revisit the $1 trillion level after this bull market. Could we test some of those lows? I don't know how that's going to play out. Maybe some altcoin reckoning. Maybe Bitcoin has a retracement. We have been talking about the possibility of a major Bitcoin correction at some point, either before or right after the Bitcoin halving, and I think it's on the table. But I also think that a $10 trillion market cap for crypto overall is on the table. A lot of people compare Bitcoin to digital gold. Now, the market cap of Bitcoin is 51% of the entire supply money that's in crypto overall. It's got an $800 billion market cap. But I'm saying I think the overall market this cycle could easily, I think, see a $10 trillion price level. We have a lot of cryptocurrencies that do 5, 10, 20, 50, even 100x moves. And so you're talking about low $1 million market caps going to a couple $100 million market caps and a couple $100 million market caps moving to $100 billion market caps. You need trillions of dollars in order for that to happen. So if you're bullish on altcoins, then you should be bullish on overall market cap as well. That's just how it works, folks. But Bitcoin dominance has been climbing up. Yesterday, it was up big time, and today it kind of came back down. So a couple altcoins recovered. When the Fed spoke yesterday, we streamed it live for you guys. It scared the markets, right? Basically, at this point in time, it's pretty clear to see that the Fed is scared of pivoting and lowering rates in the next FOMC meeting in March. We're going to cover that one live too, hopefully. If I have the availability, I'd like to cover that one live for you guys. But that is more bearish and more hawkish than the market wanted to hear. So the S&P 500 yesterday came down. Bitcoin came down. And, you know, kind of came really right back up. I mean, today it's down to, 0.84%. It's still up over the last 7 days. So we're doing well. We're right on schedule for this bull market. Fear and greed index is at neutral, which is exactly where I'd expect it to be, considering that we came down from 49,000. Now we're down to 43. And again, I'm keeping the possibility of more downside on the table at any point for Bitcoin, because that's just kind of what we see. If you look at the Bitcoin cycles that everybody talks about, it's around the halving. That's coming up, but we could have a serious dip at some point in the next 6 months. It could happen, but that's just an accumulation opportunity in my mind. Let's look at some of the biggest movers on the day as people are joining us. We got 29 viewers, 7 likes. Guys, do me a favor. If you're just joining, first thing you can do, smash the like button. It's the number one thing you can do to support a YouTube channel, guys. And if you want to do that, that means the world to me. Subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Turn on the notification bell so you get alerted when we do these live streams. We are doing one every single day, Monday through Friday. Pyth is one of the big movers today. So Pyth, another popular airdrop token. Solana is airdrop paradise right now. Now, Pyth was actually something that you could have claimed via airdrop because a lot of different protocols, including the Crypto.com DeFi wallet to some extent. I don't know what I did, but by transacting on the Crypto.com DeFi wallet, I was available to collect for the Pyth airdrop. I actually sold my Pyth and moved it into some BRC20 tokens a while ago. But this token's doing well, and today we're seeing Jupiter as one of the top trending tokens in crypto overall. If you'd see right there, Jupiter's the #1 trending token, down 11% today. And no surprises on that, guys. So this airdrop came out, and what happens? People just sell their free allocation of these airdrops. We're going to talk more about this in a bit. Only a $778 million market cap, and more airdrops to come for this, believe it or not. There are more airdrops coming. But let's look at some of the other big movers today. So Pyth is up. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Pyth is up. Chainlink is up. Render is up. BitGet token is up. That's an exchange token right there. Very interesting. How low is that market cap? $864 million. Interesting. Very interesting. BitGet token. I like exchange tokens. I like good exchange tokens. You know, this is a leverage trading platform. We got actually a free sign-up bonus available for you guys if you sign up for Femex down below, a great leverage trading platform. I personally don't leverage trade, but if you want to do it, that's one that, you know, we have a partnership with here. About one of the only partners we truly have here on the channel right now. So we'll just keep that going here. But BitGet is certainly a good tool as well. I think we have a link for BitGet as well down below, but Femex is a little bit better, Michael Artezi says, hey, Kip, should we buy JUP now? Wow, that's a good question. Thanks for the question, Michael, and we'll take a couple questions before we kind of get into some of the news for the day. So let's talk about that right now. So Jupiter is down 11.63%. It's at a $77.9 million market cap. It is ranked number 82. Now, Jupiter is one of the top decentralized exchanges on Solana. In fact, it's one of the most popular decentralized exchanges out there right now. And fun fact for you guys, by the way, that does make me very bullish on Jupiter. Did you know that you can now use the Jupiter app on the Crypto.com DeFi wallet? Something that makes me very bullish for Cronos. I'm so bullish on Cronos, guys, and I just got more bullish as of yesterday as I was kind of playing around with the DeFi app, because you can send almost any token from any chain to this wallet, have it there, you know, be the own custodian for your coins there. And now you can say you want to send some Solana there. On the Solana network, you can utilize Jupiter, which is actually really incredible. But where's it going to go? This is the question, you know, should I buy it right now? Well, let's do this. I'm going to go through some of the top tokens here in the crypto market and see what is relatable to Jupiter. So let's see where we're going to stop first. We're looking for decentralized exchange tokens, and I might miss one. I'll be honest with you guys. In terms of decentralized exchange tokens, the first one that I'm going to see here, we're not even in rank top 50. So decentralized exchange tokens aren't in the top 50, right? And so I like to compare DeFi tokens to DeFi tokens. Where is Uniswap? Uniswap should be in here somewhere. There's Uniswap. Okay, so Uniswap. Uniswap is probably the best example to compare Jupiter to, in my opinion. Why? Ethereum is to Solana as Uniswap is to Jupiter. Uniswap is built on Ethereum, and Jupiter is built on Solana. You can use Jupiter now in a variety of different DeFi wallets, Crypto.com. You can use Uniswap in Crypto.com as well, I believe. And you can store, Ethereum tokens in this Crypto.com DeFi app as well. But Uniswap is a good, realistic thing, I think, for people to compare the market cap of Jupiter versus Uniswap. Now, a lot of people are comparing the Uniswap airdrop. And yes, there was a Uniswap airdrop, and I did get that Uniswap airdrop. I remember at the time it was like $4,000 that I got, and then the price pumped like crazy. Uniswap was a great performing token, and now it's ranked number 22. The crazy thing about this Jupiter airdrop, guys, is that it has 3 more airdrops coming, and you still have a chance to be a part of it, and that could draw some crazy hype. Not to mention, Solana already has the most insane hype of just any project out there. In my opinion, I think it's the most hyped up project right now, which could be risky in itself, but I think it's going to do well. Uniswap is a fantastic project to compare to Jupiter. So again, a $3.6 billion market cap for Uniswap. You know what? Let's just play this game real quick. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go to a new window, and I'm going to go ahead and play this little game with you guys. I'm sure you've used the tool, but let's go to market cap of, and let's just take Uniswap versus Jupiter. And let's just see in this crazy world. And guys, I'm not standing here telling you that the Jupiter coin is going to flip Uniswap, though maybe I should say that because I wouldn't be surprised at all. It's lower cost for transactions. It's really hot right now because Solana is huge. Ethereum is very expensive. Now, there's an Ethereum upgrade coming that could be huge for some of the platforms and the DEXs and dApps within Ethereum, no doubt. We'll see how it plays out. But if Jupiter were to take the market cap of Uniswap, the current market cap of Uniswap, you're talking about a 5.85x. A 5x on your money is pretty good, but is this something that's logical? It's going to be pretty tough. I'm not going to lie to you guys. For Jupiter to flip Uniswap, that's a pretty tall order. So maybe we see a little more downside. And now keep this in mind, guys. If Uniswap, let's say Bitcoin has this big bloody 50% crash that I've been talking about. And by the way, we'll talk about the $10 trillion explosion here more throughout the video, guys. Trust me. I mean, I want to get to that because I'm not saying that it's going to happen and you can trust me that it's going to happen, because if you have anybody that says, trust me, this is going to happen, you should probably run, guys. I'm not saying, trust me, this is going to happen. What I am saying is I'm excited about the prospect of $10 trillion flowing into the crypto market cap. But as for, can Jupiter get to the market cap of Uniswap? I think that it's possible because of the hype train that Solana has going on right now. So a $3.39 Jupiter is what you get there. Now, what if Jupiter, this is a fun game to play, took the all-time high of Uniswap? You're talking about a 29x. That would be pretty spectacular gains. Jupiter's definitely a big risk play right now because you think about it, I think there was 40,000 people that got the Jupiter tokens. I'd like to see how many holders there are, but if you get airdrop free money, what are you probably going to do? You're probably going to sell a little bit. So there's probably a lot of selling pressure. And to think about this, guys, there's more airdrops to come. And so maybe after the last airdrop, there's going to be the biggest pump. Maybe there could be a huge pump right now. I don't know. So can Jupiter get the previous all-time high for Uniswap? Who knows, guys? Who knows? Now, is this a goodbye right now? I'm personally staying away. To answer your question, officially, I'm personally not buying Jupiter yet, but I will be trying to get access to that second, third, and fourth airdrop. In fact, I'm already eligible probably because I've been using Jupiter quite a bit. I just missed the first snapshot, which was on November 2nd in 2023. Shucks, too bad. For those of you guys that caught it, I love it. My partner on the channel, Black Sea, did. He got it about $2,000, $3,000 worth or whatever it was. Took some profit because just like me, we're thinking maybe this thing's got a little more downside. But it is good to compare like projects that are like other projects together. Uniswap is a decentralized exchange on Ethereum, and Jupiter is the biggest decentralized exchange on Solana. And so they're nice to compare against one another, okay? Some of the other big movers on the day, let's see what we got going on. And as people are joining, we're going to get to some news stories. If you're just joining, guys, welcome to the Crypto Report. I'm Crypto Kip. I got a fresh haircut for this stream. No hairs left. No hairs left. But I'm telling you guys, we got to do some stories I want to get through for you today. Oh, by the way, FTX Exchange not relaunching. Actually, let's look at this really quick because we're going to talk about this story. So just take note. Top loser over the last 7 days, number 1 is Jupiter because the sell-off from the airdrop. 2 is FTX token, and 3 is Bonk, actually. Bonk is still finding lower price action. I was staying away from Bonk. I bought a little bit of Bonk. I was in and out with a very small bag at one point after it took a dip, but it still is taking a little bit more downside. Now, I urged people to think about the FTT, the FTX token, as this thing was pumping. It pumped like 400% from the bottom, which was crazy, but it is now official. FTX is going to pay back all the customers that they defrauded. And this token is probably going to die because the exchange is officially not going to relaunch. Now there's no utility for that token ever again. The breaking news yesterday was that the Fed leaves the interest rates unchanged. And now what we have, unfortunately, is language that is spooking the market. Now we're getting a little bit of a recovery today on Bitcoin, which is great to see. At the end of the day, we do have a Bitcoin halving come up and coming soon, and we do see institutions getting into this market more so than ever before. I think BlackRock and Fidelity together now have over $5 billion worth of Bitcoin in their holdings, which is absolutely crazy to think about. Again, I expect $10 trillion to come into this space. I've actually been talking about that for quite a while on this channel. In fact, if I go to the total market cap for crypto overall, one thing that I've been looking at and assessing is even if we could at one point see a $20 trillion market cap. As I'm kind of thinking more and more about it, I'm thinking $20 trillion just might be a little too aggressive, but I got a marker up there just in case it happens. Historically, we see that crypto goes up and to the right. And now that we've got these huge institutions in here, I can't imagine that we're going to get less than $3 trillion for the peak of this next cycle. I think it's going to be epic. I think a 3 to 4x in crypto is very, very reasonable for overall market cap, especially since we see so many huge moving tokens. It is good to see that right now our February candle is starting green, but I want to warn you guys, the monthly candle for January on crypto overall did turn red. If we look at Bitcoin, let's see what we actually landed with on Bitcoin. We did actually get a green candle. However, it was a little bit weaker than maybe we would have liked to see for a close on that candle. There's a lot of wick action. So we'll see how it goes. Could this be the candle that signals our temporary top? I wouldn't be surprised, guys, to see if we get some more downside from here, but I'm not too worried about that. Again, I'm a DCA and hodler. Brandon in the chat gifted 5 memberships. Congratulations. Shout out to Brian, Crypto Ric Flair, AINS0005. Brandon and James, welcome to the Crypto Report memberships, guys. You get access to our private Discord now where me and Black C talk directly with the members of this community. We are growing a Crypto Report family, and guys, we're going to have a lot of fun in this bull market, make some money together. So make sure you take advantage of that. Now you got a gifted membership for free. You can access our private Discord. Just link your Discord to your YouTube. And if you didn't get a gifted membership, we'll hang out. You might get one, or you can just sign up on our YouTube page. If you just go to our YouTube page. So check that out. Now, let's get into some of these stories, guys. So first up, stock market and Bitcoin are recovering today. So stocks edge higher after Fed day sell-off with big tech bonanza on tap. Everybody's excited about tech. Guys, we have a bull market coming for the regular market too, in my opinion. A lot of people were warning about a recession there for a while. And, you got to stay skeptical at every turn on the bull side and on the bear side. But we have a presidential election coming, and if the incumbent wants to get reelected, then you're going to want to see a bullish market. And if Donald Trump gets elected, whether you like the guy or not, that's going to be bullish for markets. And so we kind of have a win-win, at least leading up to the election, showing that things might get a little bit exciting here and a little frothy in the traditional market. And hopefully we see similar gains like that in the Bitcoin market as well. And I do think that we're going to see that. I think that stocks like Coin are probably going to find their bottom sooner rather than later, despite what some analysts are saying. One thing that I want to highlight to you guys, and it's interesting, I saw a story today. JP Morgan believes that the fact that Tether, which is what you're looking at here, you're looking at stable coins, and you're looking at that blue line right there is Tether, which is the largest stable coin out there. Some people said Tether's going to collapse, Tether's going to collapse, Tether never collapsed. JP Morgan thinks that the fact that the amount of Tether in the crypto market is at all-time highs and just growing and outpacing everything else is a huge risk to the market. And I think they're only saying that because they want to launch their own stable coin, but they're so far behind USDC and USDT that I think it's going to be very difficult for them to compete. So what are they doing? They're probably just funding Tether. I think it's good that Tether is mooning right now because that is a bunch of money. That is so much money that is coming into this space that is just getting ready to add fuel to the fire. FOMO moments are what Bitcoin bull markets are about. If you want to make a bunch of money and get a 10, 20, 100x on your money. You're going to need to see these trillions of dollars flow in, and we're going to need to see crypto get regulated. And we needed to see Sam Bankman-Fried be held accountable for the crimes that he committed, taking billions of dollars from investors. It is so good to see. And congratulations to any of you guys that lost any of your money with FTX. I was excited about FTX back in the day. I personally never bought it, but I was thinking about it. If you've been watching the channel, I was getting a little tickled about FTX there for a second, and I was considering potentially grabbing some bags. But I actually didn't, and just in time of not pulling the trigger, because then the FTX exchange collapsed. Sam Bankman-Fried is probably going to be in prison for a majority of his life, if, at least the part of his life that counts when he's younger. And he defrauded all his customers. They're going to pay everybody back. So congratulations, guys. But I hate to say, I told you so, because I was looking at the FTT token that was pumping from the bottom of the bear market. The FTT token came up quite a bit, about 400%. And now anybody that bought that pump probably just got wrecked. The thing that really makes me mad, the thing that really makes me mad is that the SEC, the head of the SEC, Gary Gensler, and I did a short about this. I already recorded it. You're going to see it tonight, where I just basically said this. Gary Gensler gave the green light for the FTX exchange to relaunch. He was okay with that. Don't forget ever. Never forget, guys, that Gary Gensler, the head of the SEC, the guy that says he's trying to protect you, was meeting in backdoor meetings with Sam Bankman-Fried. That's a fact. Before the FTX collapse. How Gary Gensler didn't see this coming or warn investors about this, and how Gary Gensler could, after the fact of the exchange collapsing and Sam Bankman-Fried being proven guilty in a court of law and sentenced, for him to say that the FTT token and the FTX exchange could relaunch was the most preposterous thing. This guy's supposed to protect investors. I'm out here, I'm a crypto YouTuber warning people against FTT, and the head of the SEC is like, oh, let the exchange relaunch. What? It didn't make any sense to me, so I hate to say I told you so, but I celebrate if you're getting your money back and you got scammed from FTX exchange. Thank goodness. And if you're holding the FTT token, Godspeed. I wish you the best of luck. I won't touch it with a 10-foot pole. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. It's just not what we do. But they're not going to restart. This is huge news, guys. Makes me very happy. Some bullish things are coming down the pipeline, guys. Obviously, we have the largest asset managers in the world still getting into this space for the very first time. Again, now probably holding over $5 billion worth of Bitcoin, holding 3% of the entire supply. That's crazy. But now former UK finance minister just joined Coinbase. How about that? So if you're in the UK, this is bullish for you guys, for your accessibility, probably to what you can and cannot do in the UK. USA is pretty strict. I think the UK is decently strict on this. And I'd like to know if you're out there and you're from another country, guys. First of all, thanks for watching. We love all y'all from around the world, whether it's morning, noon, or night for you. Doesn't matter to me, guys, but I want to know, what's your country like when it comes to crypto? Are they anti-crypto? Are they pro-crypto? What are you seeing in a legal standpoint, from a regulatory standpoint? This is so good to see that the UK finance minister is joining Coinbase. We are going to see, I said it almost every stream, I'll continue to scream it from the top of my lungs, and I said it a year ago. Crypto's about to get political. People are going to hate you for promoting and liking Bitcoin. At some point in the future, there's going to be pro-crypto people, there's going to be anti-crypto people. And we need to see more politicians become pro-crypto people, because then maybe we can avoid that politicization of Bitcoin in a negative way. One good example is Senator Elizabeth Warren talking out her butt about the amount of fraud and scandals and trafficking and all these things that happen in crypto, when she completely ignores all this fraud and scandals and laundering that happens in cash. We're going to want to see more officials like this, finance ministers, presidents, ex-presidents, politicians, you name it, senators, congressmen, more pro-crypto people. Coinbase is certainly pro-crypto. They're fighting for proper crypto regulation here in DC. So it's good to see some important folks kind of getting involved with that. I am very bullish on coin stock, by the way. It's very interesting to see. These are going to be some of the top players, guys, no doubt in my mind, when it comes to exchange tokens, when it comes to places to really just try to interact. If you're looking at some of the top 10, just like in regular crypto coins, when you're investing in coins, when you're trying to utilize platforms, I think sticking with some of the top players are probably some of the safer plays. Obviously, you can get access to some other things with some other plays here. Femex in the top 20. I like Femex a lot. I'm surprised it's not actually ranked a little bit higher, to be honest with you guys. But Crypto.com ranked number 7, doing really well. FTX is never going to come back on this list. I'm really glad to see it. But I think that it's going to be very interesting to watch all these competitors compete. And I really am a believer in Crypto.com. I wouldn't be surprised to see this as a top 3 exchange. I think OKX is going to hold its ground. But I wouldn't be surprised to see OKX and Crypto.com compete very strongly with Binance. And Robinhood kind of, I don't count that as much, but it is a great platform as well to get some crypto on. Can only get a limited amount, but it's pretty decent. I mean, you can transact your coins now. You own the wallet, which is great, and you can actually transfer the coins to different exchanges. I didn't really like Robinhood and buying crypto on Robinhood until they allowed me to send my tokens to DeFi protocols. That was a really, really great thing to see. But yeah, welcome all to the members. Kenneth, thanks. Appreciate that, brother. What else we got in the chat, guys? If you're just joining us, smash the like button. It supports the channel to the 10th degree. It makes my day, and it really helps us in that YouTube algorithm and spreads the word about crypto. What else we got going on here in the chat? I'm just taking a little pause, catching up with my chat, guys. Mr. Planet Profit, ABAC, good to see you. Right now, Binance Official Exchanger have a bug if exchanges do BTC ETH almost at a 10x rate. I posted a video. Interesting. ABAC. Very, very interesting take there. I'm not familiar with that. Sounds like a scam. Oh, don't watch that video if it's a scam. Okay, Marty says it's a scam. I trust you, Marty. So here's what we'll do. We're going to remove that post. Sorry. Thanks, Marty. I trust you. Sorry. That's what we do here. We're protecting you guys the best we can. I don't know. You know what? Wait a minute. Hold on here. See, here's the deal. Marty, kaboom. Kaboom. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Now you're in, Marty. Now you're in. Welcome. He is now a moderator on the channel. So you can become a moderator too if you're here all the time and you're hanging out and you are on our side. It's Team Crypto Report. All right. Yeah. Wow. What a nerd. That's me. I was calling myself a nerd. Not you. Marty, you're a G. You're a G. I'm the nerd. And I'm really nerdy about this. Let me tell you. BlackRock and Fidelity's spot Bitcoin ETFs close in grayscale in daily trading volume. One of the big reasons we had a big sell-off, yeah, Marty's like, oh, dang, I'm a moderator now. I'm like, that's right. Kenneth, watch your mouth. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding around. I am pretty nerdy about this, though. I want to see Grayscale get flipped here. Grayscale's trading volume, Grayscale's market share. BlackRock and Fidelity have lower fees. I think Grayscale just chose not to lower their fees and play the race to the bottom with fees. But BlackRock and Fidelity are two of the largest asset managers on planet Earth. They're going to continue to build these bags. They're going to flip Grayscale at some point. You're going to want to see that. I think that's going to be a bullish thing. Grayscale's still selling off, it seems, a little bit. Maybe that selling has kind of tapered for a little bit, but I'm not sure. Maybe we got more downside coming with that. Again, I expect this kind of 50% crash kind of deal coming, guys. So it could be 30%, it could be 50%, and it doesn't have to happen tomorrow. And I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow. It could happen next month. It could happen 3 months from now. It could happen in the next 6 months. Okay, and if it doesn't happen in the next 6 months, then look out. At some point in the last bull cycle, if you guys don't remember, we had a double peak. Bitcoin went to like 60,000, came back down to 30,000, went back to 60,000, and that was like right at the peak prime of the market. Anything's on the table for crypto. It ain't so straightforward. If it was easy, everybody would be a millionaire. If it was easy, everybody would be a millionaire. It's not easy. It's not easy, guys. That's for sure. But the Jupiter airdrop, let's talk a little bit about it. How can you become eligible for the Jupiter airdrop? Is it too late? Well, no, it is not too late. Shout out to this Miles guy on Twitter. I just wanted to show you guys this. This is just the first of 4 Jupiter airdrops, guys. There has actually only 25% isn't true. It's only 10% of the total supply that they were airdropping has been sent out. From what I caught. Maybe I'm wrong. That's what I read. Actually, it's 25% of airdrops are done. So 1/4 of the airdrops are complete. It was 10% of the supply. Other airdrops could be bigger. Well, how do you get access to these airdrops? Well, if you use and you try Solana, which is exactly the whole point of this airdrop thing, to get people, oh, how did I miss the airdrop? How do I take advantage of it? Well, you use Solana. So now Solana is going to get more users. They're going to get more active wallets, active addresses, more people participating on the Phantom wallet and utilizing the dApps and DEXs within the Phantom ecosystem and on the Solana ecosystem. And it's going to be huge. How do you qualify? It's so simple, guys. All you got to do is you got to go over into the Phantom wallet and use the Jupiter application. And there's different things you can do, guys. You can trade, you can do, I think, derivatives, and I think there's the bridge in there. And so you want to use as many of the features on that as you can. And if that's not your thing, and guys, by the way, not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go do this. I'm saying if you want to utilize that wallet, you get access to the Jupiter airdrop. If you don't care about the airdrop, fine. I'm just letting you know that's free money that's there for the taking. I'm going to take advantage of it. Let me know if you're going to take advantage of it and try to make sure you're in airdrops 2, 3, and 4. I missed airdrop number 1. And if you guys want to catch 2, 3, and 4, then I want you to catch it too. So I'm telling you how to do it. You basically go to the DEX and you use the thing. That's all there is to it. That's how airdrops work. For those of you guys wondering, how do I get access to these airdrops? You just got to experiment with different dApps and DEXs. When you're a user that's experimenting with these dApps and DEXs, then, you're going to get some free tokens sometimes. It just happens, guys. BlackRock is advertising like crazy right now, guys. This is crazy. All right. Hey, Marty, do me a favor. ABEC, time out. He gone. All right. Bitcoin Magazine. BlackRock advertising their Bitcoin ETF on Wall Street. Spot Bitcoin ETFs are here. Look at this, guys. This is on Wall Street. This is on the building where traders go to trade and go do their, CME options and all that stuff that, they're competing with the likes of Wall Street, and they're showing everybody Bitcoin's here to stay. They're taking aggressive, guerrilla-like marketing tactics. I love what I'm seeing here, guys. This is BlackRock. They are pushing the agenda. This is really, really, really great to see. All right, you know what? I am going to go ahead and hide the user on the channel. He gone. He gone. He gone. No scammers on this channel. We're not going to allow that. Yep, Brian, I got you, brother. Thanks for calling it out, Marty. Thanks for calling it out. Oh, you're Brian, you're good. But yeah, look at this. I mean, BlackRock is advertising on Wall Street. That's fantastic to see. Also, Argentine government removes tax on Bitcoin and crypto. This is also a step in the right direction for overall crypto adoption. And I'm out of news. It's okay, guys. It's all right. BlackRock is Wall Street. You're darn right. And so they're just posting an ad for themselves on their home base wall. I'll tell you that. It's pretty good to see. Pretty good. Pretty good. If you know what that's from, you'd let me know in the comments down below. I was watching it last night. Me and Black Sea were both watching that one all the time. Just that episode where they... Pretty good. All right. What do we got? Alrighty. So on the daily candle, we have a nice green day for Bitcoin. This is fantastic to see. Thanks for the love, Brian. If you guys are enjoying the stream, do me a favor, crush the like button. If you break the knuckle in your thumb by crushing the like button, then I know you mean it. Don't break your knuckles, guys. Protect the knuckles. You're going to need them so that you can get your Jupiter airdrop, on your iPhone. Hey, Richard. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Let's do some shout-outs. What do we got? So shout out to Marty, the newest moderator on the channel. Shout out to Mr. Planet Profit. I know he's planning his profits. We got Harry Kunz. Oh, shoot. I just said that. Darn it. You got me. But, Unz. Okay. I got it. That's a good name. That's tricky. I think he's trying to promote something too. Maybe not. Let's see what else we got going on here. Somebody was asking me. Yeah, thanks for calling that out, Marty. Marty is protecting the crew. Kenneth Kwan asks, what about Kakinyu? I don't like that. I'm personally not a fan. No, I mean, for the token, it's a meme. If the overall crypto dips and Avalanche dips and it's like some crazy blood in the streets thing, and you want to pick up a huge dip moment for a meme token like that, or like Bonk, maybe, but it's got to be a small allocation of the portfolio. I'm personally going to stay away. Brian's asking me if I'm feeling Grok today. You know, I never even spent a second on Grok. Harry, that cannot be your name. It's Stephen Jackson. Oh, no. Give me some. Come on, man. I'll just call you Harry, but, you know, come on. Unbelievable. Have you heard of Pondcoin? I certainly have. Richard, I do not like that influencer. I normally don't bash crypto influencers, but that guy, I don't like his attitude. I'll come out and say it. What is his name? Pauly. I don't like that guy. I don't like his attitude. He's too much. He thinks he's the man, and he's promising you all these things, and he's a little Ben Ethy. I don't know. STX Eco. Yeah. Mr. Planet Profit in the chat. Bullish on the STX ecosystem. One of my favorite tokens is Alex Labs. It's coming down a little bit. We're seeing it spill off. Just to kind of be expected with Bitcoin. It's down quite a bit. You know, Bitcoin came down from its highs so far. 12%. Alex Labs, you know, undeniably had a little bit more of a downward maneuver, because I tell you guys, when Bitcoin dumps, what happens to altcoins? They dump harder. And this one came down 44%. So no surprises on that. But even Stacks, which is a top token in this market, you know, this thing is down as well. Let's look at where Stacks is at. It's down about 25% from its highs. I just bought more Stacks recently, so I got quite a bit of Stacks. I got a lot of Alex tokens, which is great. And, you know, I've got a huge bonus coming in April that I cannot wait to spend on some cryptocurrency, guys. Oh, by the way, I got a new mattress. I'm very excited. Me and Mrs. Crypto Kip, I almost said her name there. Almost spilled the beans there. Me and Mrs. Crypto Kip got a new mattress off Amazon. Pretty good. Some memory foam action. King size bed. I feel like we're a mile away at night. But honestly, you know, it's we need it. We're some big folk. She's a tall lady. She's got long arms. So do I. I'm 6 foot tall. I'm not a giant, but I ain't no shrimp. I'll tell you that. I feel big sometimes, but that's mostly in the belly. Mission Possible as Bencoin V2. You know, I feel so bad for Ben Armstrong, man. He messed up, but, you know, I feel bad for the guy. He just said, he put out a video yesterday, Mission Possible, and, you know, what is Mission Possible asking me about, guys? Bencoin. Be everywhere now. Ben Armstrong, previously BitBoy Crypto. You know, I'm not so bullish on it, but I'll tell you this, I'm holding my Ben token still. We'll just see what happens. When a bull market comes, maybe it pumps. He just said he quits crypto. He's stopping live streams. It was kind of a clickbait video. You know, we'll see. I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in it anymore, to be honest with you. So that's just my opinion. Do what you will with that. But it's not financial advice. I promise you that. So, yeah, Richard says, I was reading up on Pond and just don't get it. Okay, good then. Yeah, I've been following that influencer. I just don't like it. I just don't love it. There's so many other things you can invest in, like Stacks, which isn't a meme token, guys. What is Stacks? Well, it is the thing that allows Bitcoin to become programmable, the most popular layer 2 solution for Bitcoin, and they're building DeFi on Bitcoin because of Stacks. It is down quite a bit from its highs back in 2021. It is still down, about what, 50% from its highs, almost exactly. Okay, 25% down about from its recent highs. We got up to almost like $2. So I think you're getting it on a discount, and I think Stacks, because it wasn't even being used in this last bull run, it's going to break its previous all-time highs in my opinion, and I think this could be a top 10 coin. Personally, that's what I believe. You're welcome, Mission Possible. You know, I'm not telling you what to do at any point in time, but I'm just giving you my honest opinion. So if you guys have questions, please, I love these questions. We got a good crew today. I still don't know if Harry's messing with me or not. I'll tell you. You got me good, though. You got me good. You got me really good. Yeah, Yeah, well, Marty, thanks for calling out that scam earlier, man. I needed to protect my folks. Need to protect my people. Don't mess with my people. Do not mess with my people. I love my people. Kenneth Kwan asks, did you check out the Corgi AI NFT mint? They're holding up at 1,700 crows still. Pretty good. No, Kenneth, I didn't. You know, I'm not so hyped about NFTs. I got to be honest with you guys. Look, I'm looking at some Bitcoin ordinals. If I get some big gains on BRC20s, I might buy some Bitcoin ordinals. I might buy some Solana NFTs, and I might buy some ETH NFTs. But frankly, I'm still, I might buy some Cronos NFTs. But I'm focused on making gains on the coins right now. I know a lot more about coins than I do NFTs. And so you play to your strengths, guys. My weakness is leverage trading. Some people's strength is leverage trading. Brandy Lion in the chat. Brandon out in California. Garbage Man battling black bears in the mountains. He told me that. Making thousands of dollars a day leverage trading. That's one of his strengths. Mine, I'm a swing trader on some meme coins from time to time. My best strategy, the only strategy that I really focus on and I pride myself on is the one I say every day, DCA and HODL. That's what it is. That's what I do. I research the coins. I look to see, who are the backers for the project? What are these projects similar to? What are they going to compete against? Are they worthy of competing against this other thing? And, while I'm saying this out loud, yeah, I am very bullish on Jupiter. For the record, let the record show I'm bullish on Jupiter, but it might not be time to buy yet. I don't know. Actually, you know what? How about this? I'm going to put out a little poll. I'm going to say, is JUP token a buy or sell right now? You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Is it a buy or is it a sell right now? You guys let me know right now. I'm very, very curious. Let's do a little poll. Let's go back over to BTC and let's look at what's going on over there for the BTC. Getting a decent little move up. We got 47 viewers, 21 likes. If you guys want to smash that like button for me, I would love it. I would appreciate it. Helps the channel tremendously, guys. Gotta remember that call to action. That's annoying, having to ask for likes, but you got to do it. Mucho importante. 5-minute candles are looking muy bueno for Bitcoin. I like it. I like what we're seeing there. See what we got on the 4-hourly. This move is pretty much over. So I'm going to just get rid of it once and for all. You saw it live, guys. I'm giving up on that old channel. It's gone. We need to find something new. We need to find something new, guys, for a channel, a tradable channel for Bitcoin. Let's see what we got. 43,179. By the way, if you guys want to become a member on this channel, like our folks in green and blue, in the comments section, you guys can become a member. All you got to do is go to our YouTube page. You got a little video on there. What you get, what are the perks of being a member. You get access to our private Discord, is on the base tier level, but there's a lot of different perks that come with that. So check it out. Loving the growth on the community, guys. I think we got like 80 members now. We're getting close. Marty says he's always lurking in the chat. Well, we need lurkers in the chat like you, Marty, to protect the herd. We got to protect the herd, okay? You're doing a great job, Marty. You're doing a great job. Do I like Arbitrum? Yeah, I do. Arbitrum is a layer 2 solution for Ethereum, and you know what? Yeah, it's going to do well. Ethereum needs layer 2 solutions because they're battling fees and speed. It's needs some help. LITT, Trias, AWT, Rivestream, Fanlit. I don't know any of those Mission Possible. I've never heard of any of those coins ever. But that does not mean that they're not good tokens. You just got to do the research. At the end of the day, if you did your research, that's all you can do. You got to double, triple, but you got to look at the negatives too. You got to look at the things you like, look at the things that you don't like, and then, and only then, can you maybe make a decent opinion on something. And that's just the truth. Mission Possible is asking, are you on every day, same time? Not same time, but generally in the morning. Generally in like a 4-hour window. I try to make it the same time. Usually it's in the morning. Later I've been going closer to noon Central Standard Time. But if you subscribe to the channel Mission Possible and you're trying to catch every stream and you turn on your notification bell on YouTube, or if you follow me on Twitter, you will see I always tweet out my stream on X before I go live. And if you enjoy the content and you have questions that every day, you want to throw at me, I'm here for you, brother. I'm not a financial advisor. You got to do the research on your own. But if you want to join this community, we'd love to have you. So thanks for the question. Buff Link, boom, like Link, like the sword guy. I like that name, Buff Link. And thanks for being a member too, brother. Asking, what's your favorite gaming coins? Mine's 3ULL and Mira. I think 3ULL is going to be big. I see a lot of hype, a strong community there. Alex Becker is relentless about it. I think so. I mean, he's got his own, there's like the religion of Becker, it seems. And I think that that's probably going to have its own pump effect on that. Outside of that, gaming coins, sandbox, I think is going to do well again. I just think it's going to do well. Decentraland, the game's not as good. But Shrap, I know Benny Blue Eyes likes Shrap. He's been hitting me up about that quite a bit. That looks pretty cool. Gala Games is probably going to do well again. Gods Unchained is probably going to do well again. What people are looking for is tokens that have performed in the past, and then the new ones that are exciting. 3UL is one of them. Mira is certainly one that people are talking about. Beam, people have been talking about. These are just some of the more popular ones. I really kind of took my foot off the gas with the gaming thing. I got really entrenched in this BRC20 space. I'm looking at building on Bitcoin. I'm not building on Bitcoin. I'm looking at the people who are building on Bitcoin and on stacks. And it's getting me pretty excited. But a $10 trillion flood coming into the crypto space. Can it happen? Well, I do believe so. We've previously seen the CEO of Crypto.com come out, and he has come out and he has said, guys, he said it. We could see a $10 trillion market cap for crypto in the next bull cycle. And when you think about it, everybody compares gold to Bitcoin and Bitcoin to gold. Well, gold is a $12 trillion market cap, $12 or $13 trillion market cap, and Bitcoin is an $800 billion market cap. But crypto overall is a $1.6 billion market cap. I think it's fair to think that we could see crypto get close to gold in this cycle. Does crypto flip gold in the cycle? I don't know. I'd like to see that because that would mean our bags go up quite a bit. Looking at the poll in the chat, I'm going to end that poll. And, Brian, welcome as a senior crypto reporter. My brother, welcome. Congratulations, and thanks for joining. You guys we have many different tiers. Thanks for the support, brother. I much appreciate it, Brian. I'm glad you like the channel. Thank you. Asking the community, is Jupiter's JUP token a buy or sell right now? 63% of you say sell, and I do agree with you guys as well. Bufflink says, I think Shrap has a massive unlock in a few months. Might Wang sell before it happens? DYOR. Yep. Okay. Well, there you go. Unlocks are scary, right? When, the cliff is over or when the lockup period is over, you see sellers. And when these airdrops happen, that's kind of why we're thinking bearish thoughts on Jupiter right now, is because people are just taking profit, right, on their Jupiter, the free money that they handed. Richard Merrill's keeping an eye on gold. Yeah, let's watch that gold Flip BTC. Brian is crushing it with a senior crypto report membership. Thank you so much for your support, Brian. I'm glad you like the channel so much, man. Make sure you get into that Discord if you haven't done so already, brother. Richard Merrill talking about gold, and Anthcrow says, is it wrong I don't own any BTC? What a great question. Anth, you are a slayer over there with your questions, man. You have some really good questions, I'll tell you. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate that. Love it, man. Yeah, go Crow. Let's have some Crow action. Let's get rich on Crow. Hopefully we get rich on Crow. If not, that's why we're buying all these other tokens we talk about too. That's what we do. We got to diversify. Can't be all in on one thing. We preach it. Richard Merrill, just like Anth, says, I don't own any BTC as well. It's an interesting thing. Some people trade in and out of their BTC. I'll tell you, Black Sea and I are both kind of under the same impression that Bitcoin dominance could kind of outpace some altcoins. We're getting closer to this halving. okay, and in the halving and right after that, and that's coming up on April 18th. So give or take 2-3 months on either end of that, which is where we're at right now. We're coming up into this area. We could see a major sell-off for crypto. If crypto sells off, Bitcoin's going to sell off the least. And so if you're not holding Bitcoin and you're in all altcoins, you're going to suffer the most losses. And then when Bitcoin starts taking off again, you're probably going to remain in the negative a lot longer than the people that were just holding Bitcoin. But when the market goes parabolic, if you're in altcoins, good altcoins, keyword good altcoins. What's a good altcoin? The one you did your research on, or the one that you get lucky enough that did well and other buyers agree with your opinion. It's not all about luck. I just dream of the day when, I've got all these profits in crypto and, I take this life-changing profit. I've taken profit in the past, but I'm talking about the big money, hit that $1 million, hit that multi-million-dollar threshold for crypto, take the profit, and people say, oh, you got lucky. No. It's nice that the coins went up, and it seems lucky, but I've been in the crypto market since 2016. I've done my research. At that point, anybody who would call it luck, I would probably resent that at that point. You need a little bit of luck in life, but do not be mistaken. If you're here and you make a bunch of money in crypto, sometimes there's some luck involved. But if you're truly DCAing and you're hodling and you're being strategic and you're trying to time market cycles to the best of your ability, time in the market beats timing the market, by the way, then I don't like to call it lucky. But at the end of the day, guys, Bitcoin does less performance than altcoins. Most good altcoins in a full-fledged bull cycle, and that's coming up soon. So you have to be aware of it. Do you need to own Bitcoin? You don't need to own Bitcoin, but I think it might make me feel uncomfortable if I owned no Bitcoin. Bitcoin-related stocks, I get it. Maybe that's your hedge, and maybe you're just buying Bitcoin-related stocks. Maybe there's something else going on, but I don't love the idea of not owning Bitcoin. It would kind of make me uncomfortable, just because anything can happen with an altcoin, right? All of a sudden, there's a scandal that comes out. Bitcoin, it's just a little more secure. It's been adopted by the institutions at this point. It has its own risks. But it's nice to have a little Bitcoin. But to each his own, guys. You don't have to have Bitcoin. But I think Bitcoin is the S&P 500 of crypto, right? It's the safest bet, one of the safer bets, not the safest maybe, but one of the safest bets, undoubtedly, in all of crypto. And, that's why some people say, I don't even trade individual stocks. I use ETFs. I use funds. Some people just buy the S&P 500, and that's a perfectly fine strategy. So to each his own. To each his own. Buff Link, I'll see ya. Enjoy the work, brother. Kenneth Kwan says, Bitcoin will do better this year than ever. I don't know about that, Kenneth, because if you look at the early days of Bitcoin had insane gains. I don't know if we're going to see early day Bitcoin gains ever again, but we could certainly maybe see better gains out of Bitcoin than we saw in the very last cycle. I think that's possible. I feel like we were a little suppressed in the last bull cycle. This double peak action that we had was very, very, very strange. It was so strange how, the 2017, my first bull cycle, which was back in 2016 and 2017, it just kind of went up and then it came down. And in this last cycle, it just went up, it crashed 50%, and then it came back up and double peaked, basically, and then came back down. How's it going to play out this time? We'll see. Who knows? All right, guys, that's all I got for you in this one. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I think $10 trillion is a reasonable thing to possibly see in this crypto market at the peak of this next cycle at some point. Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments down below. Went through some of the big stories with you guys today. Looked at some altcoins with you guys. Had a lot of fun. Congratulations to the new members on the channel. Brian, thanks for upgrading and joining us and having that much faith in us as a channel and joining our community. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys out there. Even if you're not a member or a subscriber, consider subscribing. We're going to do these streams every Monday through Friday for you guys. And it's a lot of fun. I really like it, guys. Don't forget to DCA, HODL, and of course, I will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. More videos coming later today because that's what we do. I will see you next time. Peace, y'all.